battle of democracy will be fought out in the United States. There, the people at present vote and organize their government on a personality basis and not from any spiritual or intelligent conviction. There is a material, selfish aspect to democracy, rampant today, and there is a spiritual aspect, little sought after. True democracy is as yet unknown. It awaits the time when an educated and enlightened public opinion will bring it to power towards that spiritual event mankind is hastening. Like all young people, symbolically speaking, the people of the United States show all the characteristics of adolescence. They shout freedom and still are not free. They refuse to be told what to do because it infringes upon their rights. Nevertheless, they allow themselves to be guided frequently by the inept, the partisan politician, and by the inadequate. We have conflicts of races, nations, ideas, political theories, immature development, corrupt politics, and childish selfishness. This is more prevalent among the leaders in the municipalities and in politics than it is among the masses of little people in every state, who are basically sound though easily misled by their so-called leaders. The southern states are, however, almost unbelievably degenerated and deluded. The Constitution of the United States is infringed every day by those who believe in white supremacy. For long, these evil forces have used psychology in order to reach the ends they had in view, and have used it with amazing success. They are still using it, and can be depended upon to employ its methods to the uttermost. They use the press and the radio in order to distort human thinking. They present half-truths, impute false motives, rake up past grievances, foretell with foreboding imminent difficulties. They foster ancient prejudices and hatreds, and emphasize religious and national differences. In spite of much shouting, demanding, and proposed organization, there is no truly free press anywhere. Particularly is it absent in the United States, where parties and publishers dictate newspaper policies. The main reason why there is no really free press is based on two factors. First, the fact that humanity is not yet free from its predetermined reasonings, its basic ignorances of factual history, or of nations and their psychology. Humanity is still controlled by racial and national bias and by prejudice. The capitalistic spirit and the latent fascism of the United States are at this time a definite menace to world peace, and the capitalists are blocking the efforts of the men of goodwill. A capitalistic nation is not necessarily wrong. Capital has its place. The motives of the United States are very mixed motives: greed of money or its equivalent, such as oil, and at the same time, sincerely good intentions for the establishment of human freedom in a democratic world. The conflict in the United States is between a love of freedom, which amounts almost to irresponsibility and license, and a growing humanitarian ideology which will result in world service and a non-separative spirit. If the United States can equally renounce its gross materialism, it can give a lead to the world along spiritual lines which will be beyond anything yet demonstrated.